What's happening, YouTube? It's Mr. One Tech here. Basically, today I'll be doing a review on an item that piqued my interest on Amazon when I was looking through. Something that I've wanted to get for a while actually, and I've been looking through a few different devices. I'll be doing a review on a few of them actually, but this will be my first. It's the ViewSonic M1 Mini portable projector. It's a LED projector, so it's lamp free. It's very small, very compact, and for the price it actually delivers quite well. It's a part of the M series. You've got the M1 Plus and you've got the M1, which are bigger versions of this. This one's more of a smaller compact one. The thing is, this device itself is actually very useful if you're always on the go, especially if you've got little kids. I've got a little daughter, so it's useful when I want to keep her entertained. And it's quite compact to the point where you can carry it in a little bag and you can get away with pretty much hiding it away. But I'll keep things short and sweet. So this is the packaging it comes in. Quite a solid packaging. It's actually quite durable. I've already opened it, so it's not unpacking videos. Like I said, it's a review video, and just to let you know obviously how it looks and how it performs, I'll be giving you the full specs. So we'll start by opening up and taking out what's inside the packaging. We have the manual that it comes with, as you can see. We have the device. It comes with a remote, a USB adapter to charge it, and it also comes, this is probably the most fun part of the whole thing, is the fact that it's got interchangeable fascias, which I'll go through as well in a second with you. And it comes with a string that you can attach to the corner for carrying purposes. Now, before we get to all of these little things, I'll start off with the actual device itself. It's got a HDMI input, as you can see. It has a USB Type A, and it has basically the charging port for the USB output. It's not that heavy. It's actually quite light for what it is. What I do like about it is the fact that it has a little stand of its own, so you don't have to worry about putting books or something underneath it just to give it a bit of angle. It's very useful when it comes to stuff like that. The M1 Mini only has the vertical leg. The M1 Plus has the vertical and 360 basically, so horizontal and vertical alignments. The beautiful factor is the fact that it's very clear when it comes to short distance, but when it's a bit of a big distance, it's not that great. I will show you a quick brief video of the view of how it looks, but before that, so we'll go through the main elements. You have an adjustment wheel here, which is the clarity of the actual image, which you can adjust. There is no limit to this way or that way. It's just it just keeps realigning itself. It's almost like a continuous realignment which kind of rotates on the same axis. The fascias that I was talking about, so it comes in this yellow, blue and grey. The blue is more of an aqua blue. Then you've got like a sunny light, light yellow and a grey. Now usually I'm not a big fan of all the other colours. I like greys quite a bit, and it's quite straightforward really. You just take one off, attach the other one on, and that's it. That's literally all there is to it. Now you have a grey fascia, which I think it actually looks much better in this way. So when you initially turn it on, as you can see, it will show you how bright it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly aim it down so you can maybe see, but let me just see if I can adjust. There we go. Now as you can see, that is quite clear. That's actually a really good view. I mean, it's not amazing, but for that distance it's very clear. And if we go a bit further out, again it's still clear, but because of the lighting it does actually dim it down a little bit. So ideally you want to be in a dark room when using this. It comes with the remote control, which controls, sorry, the battery's low because I haven't really charged it much. It's got the So once you connect a USB device to it, you can control whatever is on the USB device, whether it be music, whether it be photos or movies. And obviously the HDMI is to connect to any out sources. So a laptop or a console, you can even connect your Xbox to it, or a PlayStation. Your phone, I usually connect my phone to it via HDMI to Type-C adapter to play Call of Duty Mobile. So it's quite fun when it comes to playing on a bigger screen with my Xbox controller. But as you can see, it's quite a good image for the throw. I mean, the further you get, the quality can still be adapted in the sense where you can adjust the clarity, which still gives you quite a good quality, but it's just the brightness kind of dies down. So you want to be in a less lit area. Now, another thing I wanted to point out was it has auto keystone. So which means every time you go down or up on the angle, it will align the sides for you, so you don't have to worry about keystone, because obviously it has the option to play around with the keystone, but you don't really need to. As long as it's on a flat surface, you'll have a good little, you know, angle and a good keystone on it. Sound quality is not that loud, it's not amazing, but I mean, if you're in a room like this, if in a quiet room, you're clearly going to hear whatever you're playing. And if it's just you, you know, if you're in a party and you put it on, no one's really going to hear it unless you connect the Bluetooth speaker to the device that you're streaming from. So other than that, it's actually a really good device. It comes with the remote, which is very handy when you want to flick through different formats of what you're using. It's got the volume up and down button to control the volume, which again, is not that useful considering you have to put it up really high anyway to try and hear anything from it. The other thing that I wanted to mention was the fact that when it comes to battery life, it's only got 2.5 hour battery life on a full charge. So what you want to do is, ideally, if you want to use it consistently, you want to plug the supply in to a laptop or whatever device you're streaming off to continue the actual battery power to be basically used as a wired projector if it's longer than the duration of 2.5 hours, which is based on an eco mode. It's only 0.3, basically 300 grams, hardly anything. It's not that big. It's 120 lumens on the projector's lamp. So again, it's not very bright if you wanted something really bright for, you know, bright rooms, but ideally depends on what purpose you're buying it for. The resolution is WVGA, which again, it's not the best, but it actually gives you a really good quality. I mean, for the price you're paying, it's $129.99 on Amazon. I'll put the link down below. For the price you're paying, it's actually not bad for what you're getting. It does the trick. Obviously, I'll be reviewing other devices as well, but it is one to keep an eye out for, because personally, I've seen a few reviews on the other ones, and I haven't been, you know, I haven't been very, how can I say, it hasn't indulged me enough or made me think, yeah, I want to get that device. This pretty much stood out of most of them, only because of the fact that it's compact enough and it's, you know, it's got its own little stand. It comes with the full package of what I actually needed it for, so it's very, very useful. I mean, the other thing is the speaker it's a UBL integrated system of a 2-watt cube, so it's not amazing, but again, it does what it says on the box. You've got the one HDMI port, you've got the one USB Type A, and then you've got the charging port. You've got the swappable covers, which is, I think, is a very good personal touch. It depends on the person, if you wanted to, you know, stand out and be bold. So it is, ideally, it is a device that I would recommend. It's not ideal if you want to use it on a regular basis, only because of the fact that it's not as powerful as other devices. For example, Philips has their own mini pocket one. I have yet to review that, so once I do, obviously you'll see the link. Do subscribe to the channel. This is a quick video on a quick review on one of the devices. I've got a few more that I'll be doing, but obviously as it's my first video, I'm still getting, you know, working around how the presentation will be and whatnot, so please bear with me. I can understand if this is a stressful video to some people, but it is my first video, so I am just trying to just get my foot in there really, and to help people decide on what they want to buy, if it piques their interest. So please do subscribe. there will be many more videos on phones. I'll be doing reviews on cameras, car parts in the sense of like electronics, mainly electrical stuff, electrical stuff, and tech. I'm a big fan of tech, so there'll be a few phone reviews as well. I'll be doing a review on the Samsung Fold. I'll be doing a review on the Samsung, well, I'm not going to say Samsung, as Escobar Inc. don't refer to it as that, but I'll be doing the Escobar Fold 2 review very soon as well, so keep an eye out for that. I've seen a few reviews myself, but I just wanted to get my hands on the device itself, plus the Samsung Z Flip. So there's a few coming up. Do keep an eye out. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that like button if this video in any form or way was interest to you at all. I really hope it was useful, but like I said, if there's anything further that you wanted to know about it, by all means comment below, and I definitely will be getting back to you with an answer. And hopefully this video really was of some use to you. Mr. One Tech out.